Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Graveyard Talk. And I'm your host, Randy. And today we're coming to you from Tecumseh, Michigan. We're in Brookside Cemetery now. Big cemetery. I didn't realize it was this big, but I'm not here. I didn't come here for just out of the blue. Um, right now, or a little bit ago, a coach that I had in high school was laid to rest. We had the service about an hour ago. And I'm kind of waiting for the family to get done. And while they're done over there, back behind my shoulder, I thought I'd sit here and do a little spirit session out here. It's a nice sunny day, 50 some odd degrees, and you know how much I hate the cold weather. But I do this for you. So my name's Randy. To all the spirits here in Brookside Cemetery, I know y'all don't know me. My coach who's here, John, if you're here, you're more than welcome to chime in. And we'll be doing this session to all the spirits here in the cemetery, and then later on I'll be doing one specifically for John to see whether or not he will come out and talk to us. He's actually been he passed away about a month ago. Had an original ceremony in Florida, and then they had the burial ceremony here today in his hometown. So to all the spirits here, I have two devices. I have a speaker and I have a phone. I'm sure most of you know what that is. The younger spirits that know that's technology can tell you what it is. It's not here to harm you. I'm not here to harm you. I'm just trying to find out your life stories. Are there any spirits here who would like to reach out to me?
Oh, where? See, from
So right off the bat, I heard no, and then I heard I'm stuck. To the spirit who's stuck, would you like to tell me why you are stuck?
they were California.
So what I heard was camera stick at the beginning. Now we'll have to check see if that's what they actually said, because I did a spirit box session yesterday, and apparently I left my tripod sitting at the cemetery. So when I get done here, I'm going to drive by there, see by chance if it's there. If not, I'll have to order another one. So were to the spirit who said camera stick, were you talking about me leaving my equipment at another cemetery?
I just what you was candy with
Okay, so yeah, I left it at another cemetery. Now, one of the reasons I stopped here is I drove around a little bit in the cemetery just to look at it. Is over about 3 headstones from me, there's a monument, and in front of that is a littler monument. And was that the first one would be an obelisk, I guess. It's pretty tall. And then there's a small monument, and I caught a wisp of smoke. Was there, as I pulled up, was there a spirit walking around this area? Okay, I distinctly saw a puff of smoke as I, fog, smoke, whatever you want to call it, as I came and I turned the corner. Is there a spirit walking right here around me right now? Okay, not getting much of an answer on that, but of course, as I always say, we'll listen. We'll listen afterwards when I do the editing of this video. We'll listen. Maybe there's somebody in there talking that I didn't hear. What would you all like to tell me about your life? your life, your death, becoming a spirit, anything in that category? Let's just do it this way. What would you like to tell me about you being a spirit?
Open. Play.
Is this a quiet cemetery? Spiritual wise, is this a quiet cemetery? So, what would you like to tell me about this cemetery? That's kind of a creepy voice in there. So, being a spirit, do you leave this cemetery? It's a very big cemetery. Do you leave this cemetery and go into the town of Tecumseh?
I think. These whole just
So I heard Joseph in there. Joseph, are you one of the spirits that leave this cemetery on a regular basis? And when you leave the cemetery, why do you leave the cemetery? Do you go uptown? Do you try to mingle with the people uptown?
Our door.
All right. And what would you like to tell me? Joseph, what would you like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to get across to the people who might be listening to you talk?
No.
These foot.
No. Mike.
All right. So I heard Michael in about 3 different times. Mike, is this the spirit that follows me around? Mike from the cemetery down there by where we live?
No.
Well, Mike, do you like chicken? I'll know it's Mike if he likes chicken.
Here's
Where the
level 4.
So do we have any spirits in here? And there's a reason I'm asking. Do we have any spirits in here who were heavy into sports when you were alive? When you were walking on this earth, did you like sports? Did you participate in sports? What kind of sports did you participate in?
Where? I would say no. Yeah. confidence or
She was
Well, at least nobody said golf, because I don't think golf is a sport.
on me.
You would be.
Paranormal.
So I heard I would be something. We'll listen to it and see what they pulled out. I didn't pull it out. I heard you will be something, like surprised or something like that, but I didn't pull it out. Um, would somebody like to tell me what they did for a living while they were alive?
Images for it.
Shut up.
Tourist.
So I heard air, and I heard images. So that could mean somebody was a pilot, or somebody was a photographer.
In there, November.
So was I correct that somebody, the spirit who said image, were you a photographer when you were alive?
my
You are.
So we know.
I heard something like he played football on me or something like that, and then I heard she was. So did you enjoy taking pictures before your death? Was that what your hobby was, beyond being at work?
One of the.
You know. What I think it was family.
All right, I'm going to turn a little bit because there's a veteran that's buried here, John McKinley. He was born in 1818 and he died 1907. That would probably, he would have been 42, 44, maybe like 44 during the Civil War. John McKinley, he was in Company E, 18th Michigan Infantry. John McKinley, are you here with us today? All right, and John, if you're here with us today, can you tell me, were you in the Civil War? Did you fight in the Civil War, or were you before the war between the states broke out?
Move it. He could
So I heard he could have, but I don't want he could have. That's another spirit talking to me. I'd like John to talk to me. John McKinley. You want to tell us about your life story?
there upstairs.
There isn't any. Of course there is. There is, John. You were in Company E, 8th Michigan Infantry.
All about
John, you want to tell me what you did in the infantry? Where you may have been in the infantry?
Spell. You
Appeared. And now. History.
step. You know,
John, what was your rank? It doesn't say your rank on here. Just shows your company and the year of your birth and your death. What was your rank in the Army?
History.
So, I heard a couple of times in the last few minutes history, but during that last session I heard Potomac. So we know there's the Army of the Potomac, and that was the one that was a section that was basically around Washington D.C. John, were you stationed at Washington D.C.?
So,
Very clearly heard yeah. Of course, John, I don't really like just yes or no answers because they don't qualify an answer. What did you do in Washington D.C.?
Now that
It was.
I also
That you. It's fine.
Clear as day chicken, but I didn't hear Michael with that. John, I also heard hamburger. And actually what I heard was upload hamburger. John, you wouldn't have uploaded any hamburger because there was no place to upload hamburger to. And I don't even think today we could upload hamburger.
I mean,
Did they have hamburger in the infantry during Civil War time? All right, John, we're getting close to the end of our session here. Is there anything else you would like to tell us? I'll listen to what you all had to say, and maybe I can pull something out that means something out of everything that you've told us.
coming out of
down those stairs.
Tell me one thing, John, about the Army, being in the Army of the Potomac, that you'd like everyone to know.
It's hitting me.
There's no.
with English
All right, John said, I walked. Well, in the infantry, you would have walked. Alrighty, well, that's going to do it for this session here. I'm looking over to the side to see whether or not the family has left the gravesite. And then I'm going to do a little session over there, and then I'm going to run by, see if I can't find my tripod that I left at yesterday's cemetery. And that's why I do this, because I don't know what's ahead of me. I only know what's behind me. I know I don't have as many days ahead of me as I did behind me. And I want to know what's going to be like a spirit. I can't find everything out, but it's great just to talk to the spirits. If you like what I'm doing here, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And with that, I'll see everybody on the next one.